Aloha everyone, Stephanie Dutcher here, bringing you everything that's happening on Maui. Now let me just tell you, it has been a month and there has been a lot that's going on, so I'm going to do my best to summarize it for you as succinctly as possible. I've also included what I'm talking about here in my newsletter down below, so feel free to click on that link and you can scroll through what I'm about to talk to you about. So last month, if you remember, I had told you that with regards to the Minatoya bill in particular, that we are waiting on a TIG report, a Temporary Investigation Group report, to be turned in before the bill can get scheduled for its first reading. Now, I didn't think that the TIG report was going to be turned in until like the spring of next year, because no one gave us dates. No one really gave us updates. It's just been this way the whole time. We just don't know until like, hey, it happens. We'll come to find 2 days after I sent you the last newsletter, the TIG report was turned in. And that's great news in that the report stated 3 different recommendations. The first recommendation was that in line with the bill passing, they wanted to see multiple other things happen at the same time. One of those things was the creation of 2 new hotel zonings, H3 and H4. They wanted to see a streamlined process of complexes being able to apply to get a zoning change, because right now it's extremely cumbersome. No one knows the price, no one knows the timeline. And then the third thing that they recommended was they provided a whole list of condo complexes that the council was recommending has their zoning immediately changed from apartment zoning to hotel zoning, which is huge. Whenever the council makes a recommendation on these types of changes, that means that those condo complexes listed on that list don't have to apply for the change. It automatically cuts out some of the process. Again, this is my understanding of it. Cuts out some of the process and immediately the change happens. So this has been great news all around, because it's showing that the council and the county is actually starting to use some thought behind what happens if it passes, and then how, like, obviously we don't need all of these condo complexes. Now, there are a lot of complexes that were left off the list that I think should have been included, but the TIG report is closed. They're not making any more recommendations on which complexes to add there. So again, in the newsletter down below, I have included a PDF that goes to all of the recommendations, everything that happened on that TIG report, for you to be able to read through for yourself. I hope you enjoy it. Now, because of this TIG report being turned in and them having those recommendations, there has been a surge of buyer confidence that has come back. I myself have noticed a huge amount of buyer activity in the last 30 days. Like, huge amount, more than I've seen all year. That's why I said it's been a month. There's been so much work that has come out. And I really do believe it is in part because of the TIG report that was turned in, showing that they're wanting to cut away a fair amount of the condo complexes that were on the Minatoya list. So something else that has happened this month, there's so much that's been happening, is that one of the council members, Tasha Kama, passed away suddenly. So now, it's just such an unfortunate situation all around, right? It's never great when anyone passes. And then in this situation, there's so much that's tied to it. So right now the council went from 9 members down to 8 members. In order to move forward, they have to have a 9th member who ends up being like the tiebreaker. Currently, as the council stand, there's 4 members that are for the bill, 4 that are against it. Tasha Kama was against the bill. So now you can see that with her passing, everyone is now vying for her seat. People on both sides, like, just cue all of the political drama. People on both sides are fighting for the candidates that they want to be able to take her spot. So it has been a bit of chaos has been happening, a lot of political chaos. So right now they actually have it open for you to apply to take that council member seat. They're going to hear public testimony on November 20th, and then on November 25th, they have to fill that seat. So they will vote on November 25th on who's going to fill that seat. So all the forward movement that we had kind of was put on a pause. They can't move forward until they fill that seat. And in order for the Minatoya bill to move forward, it has to go through 2 full readings. We were supposed to have the first full reading, I think it was November 7th, and then it was moved to November 12th. Now it's not, they don't even have a meeting scheduled yet because they need to fill Tasha Kama's seat. So once that seat is filled by the end of this month, the hope is that they're going to set a meeting, I'm guessing for January or February probably January for a first reading. I just don't expect anything to happen in December because it's just a holiday month, and like half the month seems to be for Christmas and New Year. So I'm just betting that the first reading of the bill is probably going to be sometime in January, and I'll let you know as soon as I have that information. So until her seat is filled, the bill's not going anywhere. Nothing else is happening other than like, hooray, hurrah, the TIG report was turned in and there was good information that came from that. So for you buyers out there, it's still a great time to be buying. There's still a lot of property, a lot of inventory, a lot of opportunity to negotiate. And for you sellers, don't lose heart. We're coming into our busy season. And again, in the last 30 days, just from that one TIG report, there has been a surge of activity. So we're going to see what this winter ends up turning into. This is our busy season for real estate. So stay tuned. I'm excited for it. A little bit tired right now, but so excited to be selling real estate. Stephanie Dutcher, the name to remember. Should you guys need to buy or to sell here on Maui, give me a call. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Aloha.